Here comes Bucky, and they're off. 5 breaks out to the front, coming down the front stretch, followed by the 6 and the 8 to the outside. Going into the paddock turn, it's the 5 in the lead, followed by the 6, 1, 2 to the outside, 8, 3. Going into the back turn now, it's the 5 in the lead with the 6, 1, 3, 4, 8, 2, and 7 is last. Going into the far turn, the 5 is still in front. And here they come down the stretch. The 5 is in front, the 6 is going to challenge, but nobody will catch the 5. April Alexandra for the Kanash Kennel paid $3. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. The 5 and the 3 break out to the front together. 8 to the outside coming down the front stretch. Still the 5 in the lead going into the paddock turn, followed by the 3, 4, 7, 1. Now going into the back stretch, it's still the 5. Now the 3's taking the lead. 5's in second, 4, 7, 1, 6, 8. Going into the far turn, it's the 3 in the lead. Here they come down the stretch. 3 to the inside, 5 to the outside. Your winner, number 5, A Nanki Moon. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. The 1 breaks out to the front with the 2 to the outside. Coming down the front stretch now, it's still the 1 in the lead with 2 to the outside. Going into the paddock turn now, it's the 1 in the lead, followed by the 3, 2, 4, 7, 8, and 6 is last. Going down the back stretch, 1 is still in the lead now. Coming out of the back stretch, going into the far turn, he's still 1 in the lead, 2's in second. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. The 6 jumps out to the front with the 5 coming down the front stretch. Now the 7 to the outside. Going to the paddock turn now, it's the 7 out in front, followed by the 4, 1, 5. Going into the back stretch now, it's the 7 out in front, followed by the 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, 8, and 6 is last going into the far turn. Coming out of the far turn, the 3 is still in the lead. And here they come down the stretch. It's a 7 in the lead, followed by the 1, the 7 at the line. LB Elvis, trained by Dan Mead for the Betcha Heart. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. 1 breaks out to the front, coming down the front stretch. Now the 8 to the outside. 2 takes the lead to the inside. Going into the paddock turn, it's the 2 in the lead, followed by the 1, 3, 8. Now down the back stretch, it's the 1 and the 2 out in front, followed by the 4, 3, 8, 7, 5, and 6 is last going into the far turn. And here they come down the stretch. The 2 is still out in front, 3 to the outside. Heart Kennel paid $64 to win, $17.40 to place, $8.20 to show. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. 8 breaks, it's a pretty clean break out front. Now the 8 pulls out a little bit, 4 to the inside. Now the 4 takes the lead going into the paddock turn, followed by the 8, 6, 3, 7, 2, 1, and 5 is last. Going into the backside, the 4 is out in front, followed by the 8, 3, 6, 7, 1, 5, and 2 is last. Here they come out of the far turn. 4 is out in front, followed by the 8. It's still the 4. 4 is in front. Shatta Connor, trained by Cassie Sonoman. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. The 8 and the 7 and the 6 break out in front. Now the 6 is out in front, coming down the front stretch, followed by the 1, 3, 4, 8, 7, 5, and 2 is in last, going into the paddock turn. Going into the back stretch, it's the 6 out in front, followed by the 1, 3, 8, 4, 5, 7, and 2 is in last, going into the far turn. And here they come down the stretch. The 6 is still in the lead. The 3 is going to challenge to the outside. 6. Trained by Rebecca Golden for Golden Kennel. Paid 18. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. Pretty clean break for all. Now the 1 jumps out to the front, followed by the 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 7, and 5 is in last, going into the paddock turn. Now the 1 is in the lead, followed by the 3, 6, 8, 2. Now going down the back stretch, it is the 1 being challenged by the 6, the 8, 2, 5, 4, 7 is last, going into the far turn. The 4 is still in the lead. Here they come down the stretch. 4 is still in the lead to the rail, followed by the 8. 6 is in the lead. 6 at the line. SOS Prycon, trained by Tom Thomas for Silverhawk Kennel. Paid. On your television screens now is the photo for Here comes Bucky, and they're off. 8 on the outside, 2 on the inside. 2's taking the lead now, going into the paddock turn. The 2, the 7 takes the lead. Going around the far side of the paddock turn, coming out the other side is the 7, followed by the 4, 8, 1, 5, 3, and 6 is last, going into the far turn. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. 7 breaks out to the front with the 1 to the inside. Now the 1's in the lead. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. The 6 breaks out to the front, followed by the 1, 7 to the outside. Now the 5 to the outside, going into the paddock turn. Still the 6 in the lead with the 5 and the 7 to the outside, challenging. Far side of the paddock turn, going into the back stretch. It's still the 6 out in front with the 7 to the outside. 4, 5, 2, 8, 3, and 1 is last, going into the far turn. Now the 7 takes the lead. 6 is in second. And here they come down the stretch. The 7 is still in the lead. The 6 is to the inside, challenging. The 7 is in the lead. Tracy Eberly for the Greyhound Express Kennel. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. The 1 and the 8 break out in front. Coming down the front stretch now, the 2 pulls out in front with the 1 right behind. Going into the paddock turn, it's still the 2 out in front, followed by the 1, 4. Coming out of the far side into the back stretch. Get the 2 out in front with the 4, 1, 3, 7, 8, 6, and 5 is in last, going into the far turn. And here they come down the stretch. The 5 is in the lead now. 4 is in the lead. At the line, it's the 4. Race 12 is now official. Your winner, number 4, Kiowa Cruise Through, trained by Tom. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. The 6 and the 7 break out to the front together. Now the 3's out in front. Going down the front stretch for the first time. Going into the paddock turn, it's a 3 out in front, followed by the 4, 1, and 7. 5, and 8. Now going down the back stretch, it's a 3 out in front, followed by the 1, 4, 7, 8, 6, 2, and 5 is last. And here they come down the stretch. The 1 is out in front, followed by the 3, the 1 at the line. Becca Golden for Golden Kennel paid $3.40 to win, $3 to play. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. 7 breaks out to the front, coming down the front stretch with the 2 and the 1 to the inside, 5 to the outside, going into the paddock turn. Still the 7 in the lead, followed by the 1. Now headed into the back stretch, it's the 7, 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 6. Now they're headed into the far turn. The 1 and the 8 are both out front. And here they come down the stretch. The 1 is in the lead to the inside with the 7 to the outside. Please hold official. Your winner, Hills Galini, trained by Deanna Harvey. Here comes Bucky, and they're off. The 4 breaks out to the front, followed by the 5 to the outside. Now the 5 takes the lead going down the front stretch. Into the paddock turn they go. 5's in the lead, followed by the 7, 4, 1, 3, 8, and 6 is last, coming out of the far side of the paddock turn. Now down the back stretch they go. 5's in the lead, followed by the 4, 7, 1, 3, 8, and 6 is still last. Here they come down the stretch. The 5 is in the lead, followed by the 4, 7. 5 is still out front. Official, your winner, number 5, My Night Cinder.